Okay, warm-up problem number 1. The warm-up problem? Okay, answer is 5. Oops. Number 2. Okay, answer for this one is 25. Number 3. Alright, answer for this one is 181. Go ahead and break up a number 1 through 10. Today's numbers are 9 and 5. Okay, homework check. Go ahead and bring it up here. Alright, answers for 1 through 3 are perpendicular, parallel, and neither. Okay, answers for 4 through 6 are parallel, perpendicular, and 4/5. Alright, 7 through 9 are 1/2, -1/2, and -5/2. And number 10 should just be 1. Alright, questions on the homework? Alright, no papers to pass today. If you need to make up a test, you can come in 6th period. Our objective for today is to find the slope of a line. Our learning target is to find the slope of a line given 2 points on the line. So our essential question, given 2 points, what are x1, x2, y1, and y2? Okay, so if we have 2 points, we'll call it 1 or 2, 1, and -3, 4. These are our 2 points. They're just 2 ordered pairs. Our x1 is the first number of the first point. Our y1 will be the second number. Our x2 is the first point in the second ordered pair. And our y2 is going to be the second part of our second ordered pair. So our x1 is 2, our y1 is 1, our x2 is -3, and our y2 is 4 for this example. Alright, for example 1, I just want to find what my x1, y1, x2, and y2 are. So what's my x1? 2. What's my y1? No, it should be 1. Remember, this is our x value, this is our y value. So our x1 is 2, our y1 should be 1. What's our x2? -3, that's right. And our y2? 4. Alright, good. Alright, walk by alert. What is x2 of these 2 points? Okay, our x2 is going to be in the first position of our second point. It should be -1. This is our x value. Remember, your x values in an ordered pair are going to be the first. Alright, for the second example, we want to find our x1, y1, x2, and y2. What's our x1? -6, right. Our y1? 4. Our x2? And our y2? Alright, good. Okay, walk by alert. What number is our y1? Alright guys, remember our x values are going to be in the first position of our ordered pair. Our y values will be in the second position. So our only choices would be either 2 or 3. Okay, practice problem number 1. What is the y2 of these 2 points? Problem, what is y2 in these 2 sets of points? Our y values are going to be in the second position of our ordered pair, and y2 is going to be set 6. The second point. So if you had 6, okay, answer for the bonus problem should be 2. Alright, practice problem number 2. Okay, back to our practice problem. What is x1? Our x values are the numbers that are in the first position of our ordered pairs. x1 is going to be 8. Should be -9. Okay, how do we find m given 2 points? M is the slope. To find the slope, we have a formula. It is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay. For example, problem number 3. When we plug our numbers into this formula, we're going to plug in y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So our y2 is what? Our y2 should be -5. Remember, our y values are in the second position of our ordered pairs, so these are our y values. y2 is -5 minus y1, which is -1, over x2, what's x2? Minus x1, and what's our x1? Okay, so when we plug in our values, this is what it should look like. Alright, walk by alert. Bring up the top of our equation using these 2 points. Alright, the top should be y2 minus y1. What's our y2?
4 minus 2.
Our y1 is 2, and our y2 is 4, so we should have 4 minus 2 on top. For example, problem number 4, when we plug it into our formula, we should have y2 minus y1. It should be 8 minus 6 over x2 minus x1. That'll be 4 minus -3. Okay, bring up the bottom of our equation with 2 points. Okay, good. Our x2 value is 1. Our x1 value is 7. So the bottom of the equation is going to look like 1 minus 7. Alright, practice problem number 3. Bring up the top of the equation for these 2 points. Back to the practice problem, we have 6, 1 and -3, 4. I wanted you to bring up the top, and what is the top of our equation? Should be y2 minus y1. What's our y2? And what's our y1? So if you had 4 minus 1. Alright, answer for the bonus should be a -15. Alright, practice problem number 4. Bring up the bottom of our equation with these 2 points. For the practice problem, the bottom of the equation is x2 minus x1. What's our x2? Our x2 is 2. Our x1? So we should have 2 minus 6. Okay, answer for the bonus should be -1. Alright, OGT problem. Go ahead and drop it off. Okay, we're going to break our figure into 2 separate parts so we can find the area for each part. For this area of the bigger one, it's going to be an 8 by 6. For the smaller one, we have 12 along this line, 8 along this side. So 12 minus 8 is going to give us 4 for this side right here. So the area of this smaller one will be a 4 by 4. 8 by 6 is 48, and 4 by 4 is 16. So when we add those together, we get 64. So our answer is B. Alright, for example, problem number 5. This time we're going to work out our equation completely. So we have m is equal to y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. We plug in our numbers. Our y2 is 1 minus our x2, which is -5. We put that over our x2 minus x1. Our x2 is 7 and our x1 is 2. So 7 minus 2. So our final answer is going to be 1 minus negative 5. What do we do when we subtract a negative? Right, it's going to change to plus positive. 1 plus 5 is 6. And 7 minus 2 is 5. So the slope of these two, the slope of the line that contains these 2 points is going to be 6 over 5. Okay, go ahead and bring up the top of our equation for these. So for the top, it's y2 minus y1. Our y2, remember our y values are in the second position of our ordered pairs. So it's going to be 1 minus negative 3. Okay, for example 6, we have negative 4, 1, and 10, negative 8. We're going to work this one out completely. So we have y2, which is negative 8, minus y1, which is 1, over x2 minus x1. Now we just work out the top and the bottom. Negative 8 minus 1 is what? Negative 9. And on the bottom we have 10 minus a negative 4, so we're going to change that to a plus positive. And 10 plus 4 is 14. So our slope for this line is negative 9 over 14. Okay, bring up the bottom of these 2 points, the bottom of the equation. Okay, so it's x2 minus x1. Our x2 is 1 minus our x1, which is 6. So the answer should have been 1 minus 6. Alright, practice problem number 5. I want you guys to work it out this time. So go ahead and bring up the final answer. Problem, when we put this in our equation, we'll have 3 minus 8 over negative 1 minus 2. On the top, we'll have negative 5. On the bottom, negative 1 minus 2 is negative 3. And that's the same as 5 over 3. Okay, answer for the bonus should have been 2. Okay, practice problem number 6. Okay, for the practice problem, we want to work this out completely. So we've got y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Our y2 is 12. Our y1 is 3. So on the top we'll have 12 minus 3. On the bottom we'll have 6 minus a negative 7. 12 minus 3 is 9, and 6 minus a negative 7 will be plus positive 7. And 6 plus 7 is 13.
So we would just be doing what we've been doing in class on these?
I want you guys to